Good afternoon, everyone. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to update you on our last engagement survey and how we are going to progress with the question set and the commentary that we have received. So firstly, I'm really pleased to share that we have improved our engagement survey from 6.7 in the last round to 7.2 in this round. So that is a significant increase of 0.5. Now, what's really great to see is our score of 7.2 brings us above the average engagement score for all shops. So the score for all shops is 7, and we are now achieving 7.2. So a great place to be. And I am really pleased and proud with this because I have always felt that the outcome of our engagement survey does not really reflect the engagement that we actually have in the branch. So for the last 4 years, our engagement survey outcome has been less than the average of total shops. When people actually come into our shop, we get great feedback on how flexible partners are, how we've adapted to the significant amount of change, how passionate people are, how partners have a superb understanding of the bigger picture. But when it came to our engagement survey outcome, what the data says is that we had a significantly less engaged group of partners working in the shop than other shops. So it really, really pleases me, and I think it really reflects the reality that we now have an engagement, a core engagement score that is better than the average of shops. Now, of course, within that, there are lots of different factors that influence the overall outcome. What I'm really pleased to share is our focus areas from our last 2 rounds of engagement survey have all improved. Now, you will know what they are because I've shared them with you, but you may well have forgotten. But I just wanted to reassure you that as a leadership team, we never forget. So we spend a significant amount of time looking as people managers at either our individual hierarchy outcomes or whole branch outcomes. And we have got some very dedicated focus areas which we've put a lot of thought into, and these remain on the wall where we have our leadership team meetings. So with every topic that we tackle or every decision that we need to make, we bear this in mind. So you might think that we've forgotten about the commentary or the outcome of the survey because we're not saying to you directly, we're doing this because of the survey. But I really want to assure you that it is front of mind in all of our thinking, and so great to see all of those focus areas improve versus the last 4 rounds of surveys. So this means that we need to set some new focus areas for this year. Like I said, there is some huge disparity in terms of the answers and scorings to some of those questions. So we need to look at where we're scoring the most lowly and think about what is within our control to be able to drive a more favourable response to those questions. So to do something with the feedback that we've got. So the areas of focus for this year are going to be equipment, growth. So how can you develop yourself to be your best self within either John Lewis or John Lewis Welwyn, and physical and mental well-being. So hopefully you will have had a notification from me to say that they are going to be our focused areas, and invite you to share any feedback directly with me. I've had some commentary already, so thank you very much for those of you that have responded. But what we're also going to do is set up some little working groups so we can explore some of the underlying factors in relation to these 3 focus areas in a little bit more detail. So we've got lots of commentary, but remember, I'm the only one in the shop that can see all of the commentary. All of our team managers can only see the commentary that comes from the individuals that sit in their workday hierarchy. And it's always better to have a broader conversation than just read a comment on Peakon. So we'd love to engage you with that broader conversation. It's an opportunity for you to share your thoughts with us. We've also got some really interesting data around who feels most strongly, not individuals, but like length of service, age group, where those factors are the most important to them. And hopefully we can have a two-way conversation that allows us to explain a business perspective and explain some of the things that are outside of our control. So, for example, if you don't like doing Track the Gap, that is a valid point for you to share. But as a leadership team, we can do nothing with that because we have to track the gap. We have no choice. It's a business metric that we have to deliver. If we feel that we can organise or align Track the Gap better, then perhaps that is within our control. And that's the level of granularity we'd like to get to in the conversations that we have with you. So a number of TMs are going to start promoting some times and occasions where they can have that conversation with you. And what we're hoping is that as a result of those conversations, we can come up with some more specific actions that are within our control. So we're really, really looking forward to working with you. Watch out on Loomaps or through your morning meetings for sign up to those sessions. Thank you very much for listening to me, and we will welcome and enjoy your feedback. Thank you.